Do you know anyone that has been hit by a semi-truck and lived? Well, I'm here to tell you about one person who has. My name is Becky Maninga. I'm married to Kelly Maninga, who is the administrative coordinator here at Faithbridge Church. And we have 2 children, Drew, who is married to Sarah and lives down the road from us, and Tasha, who is a teacher up in Coleraine, Minnesota. When I was 3, I was hit by a semi while crossing Highway 34 by where Casey's gas station is now. The doctors thought I would end up in a vegetative state, but God had a better plan. I ended up with a traumatic brain injury, which required speech therapy from 3 years old through 8th grade. I was teased a lot because of my speech problems. Church for me was being dropped off at church with my siblings for Sunday school. When I was about in 5th or 6th grade, I rebelled and said, I want to go to Faith Baptist Church, as I have friends down there. My dad said, I don't care where you go to church. So I started coming here. God had a better plan for me here too. The church helped send me to Camp Lebanon soon after, and I gave my life to Christ at camp. I struggled as a Christian, as I didn't have much help in how to live my life for Christ. After high school, I went off to college and enjoyed the college life. When I came home, my grandma would invite me to church with her. She loved me even when I would be there so tired and I'd fall asleep sitting next to her in church because I'd been out too late the night before. In 1990, Kelly and I got married, and after we had Drew and Tasha, I decided I needed to take them to church. I tried a few churches and ended up at one. They didn't offer Sunday school in the summer, so in February of 1998, I told the kids, let's go to Faith Baptist, as they have Sunday school during the summer, and then in September, we can decide where we want to go. When I walked in the doors here, I felt like I was coming home. In September, we decided not to go back to the other church. God's plan again. The next year, I went to women's retreat at Camp Lebanon and decided to recommit my life to Christ and to live my life as Christ would want me to. Life was good. Our marriage was great. Our kids were good kids. I got involved in missions, took my kids on mission trips to Jamaica, went on many mission trips myself, and told people how good God was. I had a good job, good pay, good benefits, and we were getting debt-free. Then, in 2014, I was fired from my job. It was horrible. Satan tried to attack while I was down. He did a really good job. He told me all kinds of lies, of being a failure, of letting God down, not being able to keep a job, letting my family down, not being a good Christian, on and on. It was so strong of an attack that I thought about ending my life. God had a better plan. A good friend came over the next morning. She made a meal for us. She prodded me on what we were going to do and what I was going to do with my life. She helped me to start writing a new resume and told me God had a better plan for me. Kelly and I prayed every day and asked God where he wanted me to be. Not about the money, not about the benefits, not about the hours, but where he truly wanted me to be. I had to continue daily, if not many times a day, to not listen to Satan and to listen to God and realize that he had a better plan for me. God provided for us during this time, and we trusted in what he had planned for me. After a few months, I got a job at Compassion House, which is a faith-based drug and alcohol treatment facility for guys. I loved that I could openly share how God was working in my life and what he had done for me. I was encouraged to take a certified nursing program and then got hired at Greenwood Connections, the nursing home down in Maninga. I now work there in the activities department, and I have the privilege to care and comfort residents along with praying with them sometimes. I love that I can share my faith openly. This isn't where I ever thought God would put me, but God had a better plan. I thank God that his plan is better than all the plans I had. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plan to give you a hope and a future."